Hello Aquarius and welcome to my channel GreenLion Goddess Tarot. This is your fortnightly reading for October the 1st through to the 15th. So we are in your fellow air sign Libra season. So that should be a good energy for you guys. So this is for Aquarius, Sun, Moon and Rising. Always say if you know all of your placements, it's good to check out all three of your readings to get a fuller picture of what's going on. And Aquarius, this is a general reading, so just take what feels right, leave the rest. And if it does really resonate, there will be an extended reading. The link will be in the description box below. Okay, so we get some lovely Aquarius energy into these cards. Oh, what was that? What did we get? Oh, Two of Wands, Mars, Aries. Fantastic. So I feel like a new path opens. A new path opens and there is a choice. Which way do you want to go? Interesting. Very, very interesting. It's beckoning. So starting something new, maybe making a decision to leave something behind. But yeah, a new path opens. So let's see what's coming with it. Oh, wow. Look at all these twos. The Two of Cups, Moon, Cancer. So love. We've got a love or a relationship on one side. And it could have been, oh, and on the other side we have the High Priest, Taurus. And I'm just going to move that out of the way. We also had this one, Wand 5, Sun, Leo. Wow. Okay. Interesting. Interesting coming through here. So the two paths, one is a love and a relationship, and one involves a conflict of some sort, but could be to do with work or some kind of institution. Interestingly, you've got the Moon for both of these, because I feel like this is something that's come around before. There's a cyclical nature to this. This could be old patterns resurfacing and reforming, and it's both paths are showing, both paths have the same things, the same patterns associated with them. I feel like there's a conflict with what you feel like, a soul conflict happening here. But it's like everything converged at once. Two things arrived at once, and you do need to make a choice here about which one to step into. One feels bigger than the other, but the fact that one is a bigger commitment that's coming in as well, there's conflict around this. George is agreeing. So it's who or what do you want to commit to here? Big question coming through. Okay, so there's a bit of a conundrum, but you're not spoilt for choice here, Aquarius. We have the Six of Swords. Beautiful. I love that energy coming in for you. That's where things move to greater peace. It could be around moving, relocating. Crossed by the Fool. So maybe you don't want to start something new at the moment, but there is an opportunity to do that. Or maybe you can't see how that could work. The Hanged Man. Interesting. The Strength card. You've got a lot of major arcana coming in. So I feel like there's the High Priestess coming in underneath this. Wow. The Star card. Fantastic. The big energy is coming through for you. That's your card coming through here, Aquarius. I love it. The Star card in the near future coming in. Fantastic energy. So let's see what else is coming in. I wanted to shuffle for a second. Let's see. We have the Queen of Cups. Lovely. The Page of Cups. The King of Pentacles. And, oh, the Ace of Cups. Lovely. And Judgment. My goodness, this is big. And the Nine of Wands. Wow. Okay. Goodness, Aquarius. Wow. So, yes, some big shifts and changes happening here for you. But, wow, it is good. It is going to, with the Ace of Cups and the Star card as an outcome, fantastic energy. Situation is the Six of Swords crossed by the Fool. So the Fool is stepping into the new. It's new places, new things. And it's kind of like, you know, the Six of Wands could be travel. It could be moving somewhere new. And the thing that might be crossing you is the idea of having to meet all these new people or see all these, like start again. It's kind of like, I don't know if I want to be like stepping into all of this. And interestingly, like there's just a bit of resistance about stepping into the new, or something feels like it's something is so new it's blocking the flow. Or it could be that, it's just not easy to step into that for whatever reason. And the Fool card is ruled by Mars and Uranus, which is one of your rulers. I mean, you've got Mars up here as well. So, I mean, Uranus is your ruler, not Mars. But I'm saying, you know what I'm saying. But yeah, it's interesting. What direction do you want to head in here? It's really quite fascinating because I feel like there's something on offer here that could have been quite surprising that's come in, and you're kind of like, do I want to take that or not? Do I want to go there? So in your conscious mind, you have the Hanged Man. And this is where you go deep within. I feel like there's a process of really aligning to something that could be good for you spiritually. But going deep within to find those answers, maybe looking at things from a slightly different angle. It might be you're putting plans on delay as well. Some plans are being put on hold. Something is being put on hold. Perhaps something needs to be sacrificed. But I feel like there's this big sense of thinking about it, having a big think about it. Now you have the Strength card as the base, which is that this is potentially, you need to step into this and make this decision and choice and take the path that you want. It's going to require a lot of strength and courage, and you've got that. This is the deep down energy. So it's like you're not afraid to walk in or step into the new. You're not afraid of this, which is a good thing. So it really is. This could be something quite extraordinary that you're thinking of doing here. But it's kind of like you're right on the edge, on the precipice, like of actually deciding to do this, or it's only very, very new. Maybe you already have. But I feel like, because the Strength card comes in when something big is being asked of you. And I feel like that's what this is. Your soul is kind of going, well, how about going down this path? There's something opening up which takes you further afield, or opens you up to a whole new arena of some sort. And you could be getting some very strong soul messages around this, but it could be conflicted because it impacts on a relationship. Now, this very important person has come in, the High Priestess and the Two of Cups. So probably the most important person to you has come into this reading here today. And this is in the recent past. So this could be a relationship just got highlighted. This is love plus important person. So this is why I think that this could be part of like why stepping into something new or is actually hard, because it has got this relationship here. The High Priestess again is ruled by the moon, and is also very Cancerian energy. And there's a lot of Cancer here in terms of finding a place where about a lot to do with home, where you come home to, where you feel comfortable, where your safe emotional place is. And so this has kind of been something that's come up in the recent past. Sorry, the chooks are being really loud in the background. I think someone's laid an egg. But the High Priestess brings a lot of intuitive messages. But what I was getting is that this has kind of brought you, or at least shown you, a place where after a day of being outside, experiencing the world, this is either a person, a situation, or a place within you you can come home to and feel safe and replenish. There's been a replenishment here, and I do feel like it's connected to somebody that's very important in your life. So, it's interesting one. There's an interesting one coming in. But there's the opportunity for movement, relocation, travel. So in the near future, this is your card, Aquarius. The Star card comes in. Fantastic. Wishes coming true. I mean, I kind of feel like, this is, there's this sense of excitement, like there's something really amazing on offer here. So just say you've got a partner and it's the sort of thing like you've been offered a really huge job, but it does require you moving for some whatever reason. So yeah, you do need to consider somebody else here. This is just an example. But there's a sense of something, this is like a dream offer that's come in. So it's big. It's big. And then we have the Star card. Wow, beautiful. Replenishment on a very soul deep level. It's kind of interesting because something moves from, this is kind of replenishment, a safe place on a human level. This is on a spiritual level, on a higher level. You're finding that. And that's what's calling you. So that's why it's it's bigger than this relationship here that's coming in, or bigger than, wanting to feel really connected to the human part of you that craves connection. This is a high spiritual connection that comes in as well. So it's feeding your soul on a very high level. But interestingly, the Star card brings hope for the future. It is a sense that you've come out of the storm, you've come out of something, you've come out of a period where you've developed a lot of strength and you're ready now for a big sigh of relief, I can feel a lot better than about things now, and feeling very strongly guided. There's a lot of spiritual guidance coming in. With the High Priestess and the Star card, your intuition and your soul has been speaking to you so strongly here. You're getting these really strong messages. So, and it sort of flips the narrative. It sort of could be turning your world upside down in a way that, in a good way, in that it changes things and suddenly you're seeing things in a very different light. So, yeah, interesting. And more Cancer energy coming in as the Queen of Cups. So there's a lot of energy of replenishing yourself, replenishing your heart, replenishing your soul, which is very nice energy. And the Queen of Cups, it's another Cancer energy. And this is you. This represents you in the reading. It's around self-love, self-nurture, relationship to mother, how you look after yourself. You've got a lot of love to give. And it's like, where do you want to give that? Where do you want to put that? So this might not even be a relationship. It might just be the idea of love. It might be the idea of being able to have a very nice connection and partnership and having a lot to give as well. But the Queen of Cups can be where you're feeling very emotional, where you feel like you want to be having a nice little safe place. You could be feeling quite sensitive about things. But also it is letting your emotions are speaking to you. There's so much information, intuitive information within those emotions. They feel really full. And so that's going to be part of what is helping you, because part of this is taking you outside of a safe place and stepping out into another arena. But it's kind of like you've got this nice, this needs to be kind of pretty solid. The sense that you've got this nice kind of boundary around yourself, this place to come home to, whether that's deep inside of yourself or someone or even a home itself. So that it kind of feels like it needs to have a safe place in order to step out into this. So, yeah, really nice. And we have energy surrounding the Page of Cups. So this is an offer of love. Or this might be you offering love because you've got this huge cup full of love to somebody. There's definitely like a very highly intuitive, for some, romantic relationship here, or just a very strong partnership. The Page of Cups can be a surprise. You know, there's a surprise offer around. And this could come in the form of all sorts of things. Come work with me, or I love you, or I'm sorry. It can come in all sorts of so many different things. But it's right. Intuitively, it feels right. And so it's very nice energy coming through. We have the King of Pentacles as hopes and fears, which is kind of interesting because you've got, this is a Taurus energy. The High Priest is a real Taurus energy. And again, Taurus and the moon can rule the home, the beautification of home, feeling like there's a beautiful space. So again, it could be around home renovation, or home or house always represents sense of self and identity as well for me. So it could be seeing yourself in a very different light, in a way that you seeing yourself in a more positive light, perhaps seeing yourself where perhaps previously there was conflict around this, seeing yourself as successful, a provider, someone who's really good with money, someone who is very respected, someone who is beautiful. So interestingly, this Taurian energy always comes back down to self-worth. And this King of Pentacles and the High Priest is kind of like the pinnacle of self-worth. You know, you're right up there. You're feeling good about something, feeling really, really good about yourself. And I feel like because we've got this Strength card here, that's showing you, that's really helping feed into this energy. Now, the King of Pentacles can also be the thing that you are desiring, or the person that you're desiring. Someone very grounded, could even be an earth sign or a Taurus, or someone that has those sort of very sensual, connected to their body, has some nice things, good with money, all that sort of stuff. So the King of Pentacles can also represent finance, banking, money. It can be all of that sort of stuff coming through. But you're getting love. You're getting a lot of love is coming in. I'm not seeing it's like, I mean, you do have the Taurus there, but it feels like it's love around the home as well. And so here we have the Ace of Cups with the Judgment energy. And so this is like where there's this beautiful outpouring of emotion. There could be joy, there could be happiness, there could be love. Something beautiful is birthed, and there's announcements around that, or things are being heralded. So yes, things are coming up to be cleared out. And it could be quite literally, you know, announcing you've got a new job, or announcing the birth of a child, or announcing a new relationship. And things are kind of coming up to be cleared, like maybe you're clearing your desk out, maybe you're moving home, maybe you're clearing. It's just a process of that, of cleaning and clearing that comes with this, but it's heralding that something new and beautiful is birthing in your life. So, yeah, very interesting reading here, because I feel like this path that opens, it's going to be one that you're going to want to walk down. Absolutely. We have as an overall energy the Nine of Wands. So this is where you're kind of at the tail end of a period where it could have been, you know, this you're at the tail end of a cycle where you're just tying up some loose ends perhaps as well. In order to step into something new, there could be interlap, you know, something's ending while you're thinking about stepping into something new. It can be exhausting, like that can be tiring. Be careful, like watch out for your energy levels, your health, look after yourself, all those sort of basic things. But the Nine of Wands is also saying, stop looking behind you, start looking to the future. Stop looking, leave the struggle behind. You've been through a lot. You've developed this strength. The future is beckoning with the Star card. So you don't need to worry about all that stuff anymore. Step into the future. Step into the present and the future. So, yeah, it's all, yeah. Beautiful. So, yeah, it just feels like there's something big on offer here. So let's see. Let's pull an affirmation card for you, Aquarius. Oh, we just had, I'm willing to forgive. Forgiveness of myself and others releases me from the past. Forgiveness is the answer to almost every problem. Forgiveness is a gift to myself. I forgive and I set myself free. That's interesting. And this Page of Cups it's like a loving gift that comes in as well. And this could be you giving that gift to yourself, which is interesting. But yeah, it does feel like there's something a big shift. And this could be a conflict within a commitment as well. Which path are you going to choose? I feel like you choose love here. So let's see. We have the beautiful butterfly. Lovely. And so, yeah, butterflies represent transformation and change, but it's a little one. So it's like something, it's not a huge transformation like your whole life is transforming, although there is some big things here happening. It feels like something, a smaller part, something within your life is transforming, and it's going to bring, like, it's going to be delightful. It's kind of the energy I'm getting. It's like, oh, that feels good. That feels good. So, yeah, it's really nice energy coming through for you. It feels light. There's a lightness. But yeah, some healing around a big commitment coming in, and a new path. And the Six of Swords brings you to a greater place of peace as well. So, yeah, a lovely reading coming through for you, Aquarius. We're going to leave it here for the YouTube reading. We're going to take it over to the extended now. We're going to look at what's coming in with the Star card. And this might be you coming back to yourself as well, really feeling yourself again, but bringing replenishment, wishes coming true, hope for the future. So what's coming in with that in the near future, as well as what's birthing here with the Ace of Cups, something on a heart level, something that's going to bring a lot of joy and happiness and love. So what is coming in? What is the Judgment card bringing in? Because it brings a rebirth. This is not the first time this has kind of been offered to you. This is like feeling like second time around, feels so much bigger and better, and can do it differently this time. So it's kind of got that energy to it as well. So, but yeah, what's coming in the future beyond? What's coming in the near future, the future beyond, with this beautiful energy, this love and healing that's coming through. And let's look at any more intuitive messages you need for this part of the reading, as well as we're going to focus in on career, money, love and relationships, and ask some questions specifically around those things. Focus in on that. So that's all in the extended reading. Love it if you come over. The link is in the description box below. But if this is where we're leaving each other, and I usually pin the link to the comments as well, this is where we're leaving each other. Thank you so much for joining me, Aquarius. I hope you enjoyed your reading. If you'd like to support the channel, please like, subscribe, share, or leave a comment, because that lets YouTube know that you appreciate this content. And thanks so much. Take care.